Did you know that over 70% of all breast cancer cases happen in women over 50? That's not fear-mongering, it's reality. But here's the plot twist no one talks about. With just a few smart, consistent habits, you can slash your risk by up to 30% and catch warning signs long before they turn serious. Most channels either panic you or bore you with medical lingo. This one doesn't. You're getting the no BS science-backed roadmap, the same habits doctors wish every woman over 50 followed, explained like a friend who actually cares. Stick with me, because by the end, you'll walk away with your own personal prevention plan, one that feels less like a lecture and more like a warm hug from someone who's been there. Let's flip the script on fear together, because when you understand your body, knowledge doesn't just protect you, it can save your life. Your midlife health whisperer here on Pulsive Health. Turning 50 isn't just a number, it's a superpower. We've got wisdom, resilience, and now the time to invest in the body that's carried us this far. Today, we're tackling breast cancer prevention and early detection head-on, because I believe knowledge isn't just power, it's peace of mind. According to the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, nearly 280,000 new breast cancer cases hit U.S. women in 2022 alone, with over half the deaths striking after age 70. But here's what I've found. It's not about fear. It's about fierce action. We'll break it down into bite-sized, laugh-out-loud, real steps tailored for our fabulous phase of life. Ready? Let's roll. Point 1. Know your risks, the sneaky culprits. After 50, all right, let's start with the foundation. Understanding why our 50-plus bodies are prime real estate for this uninvited guest. I mean, we've earned our stripes. Why does breast cancer crash the party now? It's like that friend who shows up late but overstays. Age is the biggest invite. According to the American Cancer Society's Breast Cancer Facts and Figures 2024 to 2025, the lifetime risk for U.S. women is about 1 in 8. Still, it skyrockets after 50, with incidence rates holding steady or even ticking up slightly for those 65 to 74. Shocking, right? And get this, more than half of the 42,250 women expected to lose their battle in 2024 will be 70 and older. That's not doom-scrolling, that's data demanding we suit up. But here's the witty truth. It's not just the calendar. Our hormones are throwing a retirement rave. Post-menopause, estrogen dips. But if you've got dense breasts, that marble cake texture on a mammogram, your risk doubles. According to the National Cancer Institute, dense tissue hides tumors like camouflage in the woods, and it affects about 40% of women over 40. Family history? If mom or sis waved that flag, your odds climb 2 to 3 times. According to the CDC, about 5 to 10% of cases are hereditary, like BRCA genes playing genetic Russian roulette. In my experience counseling friends, that's when you channel your inner detective. Get tested if it fits. And lifestyle lurkers? Obesity after menopause packs on a 20 to 40% higher risk, per the WHO, because fat tissue brews its own estrogen cocktail. Alcohol? Even one drink a day ups it by 7 to 10%, says the ACS. I believe we deserve our wine nights, but moderation is our sassy sidekick. Think 1 glass, then switch to sparkling water with lime. It's like trading heels for flats. Still stylish, fewer wobbles. Oh, and the surprising one that floors me every time. Early periods and late menopause. If you started before 12 and hung on to Aunt Flo past 55, that's a 20 to 30% bump, according to Mayo Clinic research. It's like your body clock ran overtime on estrogen shifts. For us over 50, it's water under the bridge. But it underscores why we're the focus today. Sedentary life? Guilty as charged in my Netflix phase. But studies from the National Breast Cancer Foundation show just 20 minutes of daily movement slashes risk by keeping hormones in check. Here's what I found. Knowing these isn't paranoia, it's preparation. Jot 'em down. Age, density, genes, weight, booze, periods, couch potato vibes. Now, armed with that, let's pivot to prevention, because I believe we can outsmart this, one empowering step at a time. Point 2. Prevention power moves, lifestyle hacks that actually work. Okay, truth bomb. You can't outrun biology entirely, but you can build a fortress around it. Prevention isn't about perfection. It's about progress that fits our over 50 groove. Think grandkid park days, book club walks, not boot camp booties. According to the American Cancer Society, up to 30% of postmenopausal breast cancers are linked to modifiable factors like diet and exercise. That's huge. In my experience, when I swapped my treat yourself cookies for smarter swaps post 50, my energy soared and my worry dipped. Let's unpack the gold standard moves with a wink and a nudge. First up, move it or lose the edge. I believe exercise is the ultimate midlife multitasker. Torches fat, balances hormones, and boosts that I got this vibe. According to a landmark study in the Journal of the National Cancer Institute, women over 50 who clock 150 minutes of moderate activity weekly cut breast cancer risk by 14 to 20%. That's brisk walking your dog or dancing to Motown in the kitchen. No gym membership required. Pro tip for us. Aim for 3 10-minute bursts a day. Park farther, take stairs, or hula hoop with the grandkids. It's prevention disguised as playtime. Diet? Oh, honey, this is where we shine. Post 50, our metabolism's on siesta, but loading up on plant power is like armoring up. According to the Breast Cancer Research Foundation, about 30% of cases are tied to diet, and cruciferous veggies like broccoli pack sulforaphane that zaps cancer cells. A breast oncologist I chatted with swears women over 50 should eat more broccoli, steamed, roasted, or in that killer quiche. I believe variety is key. Think Mediterranean magic: olive oil, nuts, berries, fatty fish. Slash processed meats and sugary sodas. They inflame like nobody's business. Surprising stat. The WHO says obesity post-menopause hikes risk 20%, but dropping just 5 to 10% of body weight via Whole Foods reverses that. My hack? Plate method. Half veggies, quarter protein, quarter grains. And alcohol? Cap at 1 daily or go mocktail. I've got a recipe. Cranberry fizz with a splash of elderflower. Witty win. It's chic, not chaste. Don't sleep on sleep. 7 to 9 hours nightly regulates hormones per CDC research. And smoking? If you're still puffing, quit now. It spikes risk 20 to 30%, says the ACS. Patches, apps, support groups, you've quit harder habits raising teens. For us mature mavens, prevention's personal. If breastfeeding was your jam decades ago, pat yourself. It lowers risk 4 to 5% per year per NIH. No kids? No sweat. Focus forward. I believe stacking these move, munch, mellow compounds like interest in your health IRA. Track 1 week. Journal walks, greens intake. Feel that shift? That's you owning your odds. Point 3. Detection like a boss. Catch it early, crush it now. The game changer? Early detection. I mean, prevention's proactive, but spotting it small is superhero status. According to the U.S. Preventive Services Task Force's 2024 guidelines, women 40 to 74 at average risk should get mammograms every 2 years, and it drops mortality by 20 to 40%. For us over 50, non-negotiable. In my experience, my annual mammogram felt like a dental checkup. Mildly annoying, massively reassuring. The ACS tweaks it. Annual from 45 to 54, then biennial after 55, with options to start at 40 if you're keen. Why the shift? New data shows starting at 40 catches more, per a 2023 USPSTF update. Surprising fact, 1 in 6 cancers in dense-breasted gals get missed on standard mammo, so ask for 3D or ultrasound add-ons. According to the National Cancer Institute, women 50 to 69 who screen regularly have their death risk. I believe self-exams are your daily sidekick. Once a month, post-shower, mirror check for lumps, dimples, or nipple weirdness. Not a replacement, but a radar. Pro tip: mark your calendar, like wine night. For high risk, MRI or more frequent mams, per ACS. And genetic testing if family whispers. BRCA carriers start at 25 to 30. Here's what I found transformative. Apps like Mammo1 remind you. and walking in with a buddy turns dread to duo power. Tailored for us. Schedule around life. Post-retirement, why not morning slots? Early catch means 99% 5-year survival for localized. That's your ticket to more beach days, not hospital stays. Point 4. Busting myths. Because misinfo's the real villain. Let's get real. Myths are like that ex who won't fade. Persistent and pointless. Myth 1. Only family history matters. Nope. According to the CDC, 85 to 95% are sporadic. Lifestyle's your lever.
Myth 2.
Deodorants cause it. Urban legend. ACS debunks aluminum links. Myth 3. Sugar feeds cancer. It thrives on all carbs, but moderation's key, not monk mode. Witty 1. Bras cause it? Laughable. No conspiracy. And for us over 50, it's too late to prevent. Baloney. Per WHO, lifestyle tweaks work wonders post-menopause. I believe busting these frees mental space. No more Googling at 2 a.m. Here's what I've found. Trust sources like ACS, not TikTok terrors. Empower yourself. Debunk with data. Whew, we've covered ground. Now, weave it. Weekly walk, broccoli boost, mammo booked. I believe small wins snowball. Track in a journal, celebrate with a spa soak. Friends, you've got the tools. Now use them. Book that mammogram today. Chat with your doc about risks. Drop a comment. What's your first step? Hit like if this sparked joy. Subscribe for more over 50 gold and share with your squad, because we're stronger together. Remember, you're not just surviving midlife, you're slaying it. See you next time. Stay fierce.